This is DC Danton Pro Crusader. I'm on top of the highest point of the island of Reichenau. And you can see the whole top of this little hill with this little Schloss building at the top is all vineyards. It's all vineyards as far as the eye can see. And I'm going to take a walk up there right now. Here you see the vineyards and you see the dandelions right now blooming. Here's another altar. You can see that. Beautiful. There's obviously Maria and baby Jesus. Beautiful. Now you can see over there, and we see here, those hills, that is Switzerland. That is Switzerland over there. So we're going to go way up high here. I'm going to walk up this trail. Bryant can't really walk, so I'll walk it myself and go to the highest point of the island. And it's just beautiful. It's lovely here in the fall time. And I'll be making another video here when right before they harvest the grapes, when the leaves have turned. Oh, it's just absolutely gorgeous. So it's a very, like I say, there's just endless opportunities for bicycle riding, for hiking. It's just lovely. I'm not sure what this little building is, but could be a little restaurant. Well, look how beautiful this is. We have a little bench there. We have a little couple enjoying the view. It's just lovely. You can, let's see what it says. This building is called Hochwart, and it's a gallery. It's actually a gallery. This is a gallery. This little building is a gallery. It's beautiful. Got a nice breeze up here today. What a great spot to have a little picnic lunch here. Absolutely beautiful. Now you can get a view. You can also get a view of the extent of the hothouses here. Look at this. Amazing. Way off in the distance here, the cathedral in the back, that's Constance. Over there, Switzerland, across the lake. And over there in the corner is also Switzerland. And of course over to the right, that's Germany. But this is the highest part of this island. It's absolutely beautiful. So we'll take a walk up here and get officially. Here we go, another lovely sign. And that shows you the view, and it talks about the vineyards and the history of wine growing here on the island. I don't think the gallery is open right now, but now we're officially going up the steps to the actual highest point. Here we are. Now we're at the highest point. Of course, they have a bench there. Here's a picture by Bernhard Schneider Blumberg. Painted 1881 to 19. He lived between 1881 to 1956. So I guess he was a famous artist of his time. And it's a view of the cathedral and the west part of the island. Beautiful. Oh, and here it has a stand that shows you all the different types of grapes being grown here. Of course, the island of Reichenau is part of UNESCO, so it's a World Heritage Site, this island, and you'll see that right at the top there. See, UNESCO World Heritage Site since year 2000, and it tells you the history of the island, and it looks like granite. I didn't know that, but these mine granite here. Look at that, and chalk, gypsum. This was erected by UNESCO, and here you have blue Spätburgunder wine, Spätburgunder red wine. Here's the grapes, Chardonnay, white wine, Kerner, different type of white wine, and it tells you how the island was formed during the time of the when the Alps were formed in the what do they call it, when the glaciers were formed here in our time when the earth was covered, at least certainly this part of the world, covered in ice and snow. So yeah, and that tells you about how the glaciers formed. The glaciers were here and formed this little island, and left the slate and the gypsum and other types of minerals here. Alpenkalk. That's you can see that here. Chalk of the Alps. There must be a different translation for that, and of course a white Burgunder wine. They also have, you see the different minerals that they have, granite and sandstone and this Alp chalk, and oh, something just flew by there. Oh, hawk. There we go. A red kite. A beautiful red kite. There he is. Look at him. Look. There he goes. Oh, there he goes. Did he catch something? What's he doing in the vineyard? Or is he just flying off? There he is in the distance. Beautiful. I thought perhaps he landed in the vineyard. But here you can see this beautiful view, and we were able to get a red kite, which reminds me of Jeremy. Jeremy the hawk and Jeremy the person. Beautiful. I came here actually for the birds, and I didn't find many birds, but at least you got to see something of the island. And so you know the extent of the vineyards they have here, which is, guess, compared to California and other places, very small, but it's very elite. So they only grow so much wine here and produce so much wine, grow so many grapes and produce so much wine. So it's not cheap. The wine is not cheap here. But it is quite beautiful. Look at the hill here. And there. One last look. Here, this beautiful view. Like I say, I hope I'm getting all this. This panoramic view. Still learning how to work the GoPro. I may not have the right setting for this. Maybe the cinematic would have been better. But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. There's our little hawk in the background. So it's quite beautiful. So, I think Brian and I will have our lunch quickly. And then we have to make 2 more stops. And then we'll be home. And I'll see if I can get around uploading this today. Might set me behind, but I had to get this in. So, it's absolutely spectacular. Okay, so it's open from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Tuesday, Monday, Fridays, and Saturdays. And Sunday, if you're lucky. That's what the sign says. And you can get to see different types of ceramic, and you can have a cup of coffee, probably they have cake there, and look at some art. So you have art and ceramics and coffee and cake. Werk Gallery Hochwart. Okay, that's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Now, YouTubers, this is what we have in our own backyard. This is less than 15 minutes from where I live. So there are a lot of nice perks here if you can get away from